And welcome to another tutorial. I'm so excited to teach you this. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up G Suite. So if you ever have a business domain name and you want to set up your domain email, the simplest, fastest way to do it is through G Suite. It's very simple to set up. I'm going to show you how to do it. Today I'm going to be using G Suite and I'm going to be using SiteGround. Right, SiteGround is my favorite, hands down most favorite hosting platform ever. So that's what we're going to be using today. I'm setting this up for a client, so I thought I should just make a tutorial at once. So what we're going to need is a G Suite subscription, and we're going to need your domain. So you're going to need to have your domain purchased already, and then when we have that, we're going to get started. If you have not purchased your domain, you can do so with Namecheap. That's where I purchase all my domains from. You can get your domain for as low as $8.88 per year, and they are the cheapest in the market, most reliable that I used. I have over like 15 domains currently in my Namecheap account, so I highly recommend them. So let's get started. I'm going to blur a lot, so don't be surprised if you see a lot of blurring, because this is my client and there's sensitive information. I don't want that to show. All right, we're going to get started right now, and it gives you a 14-day free trial to start. So I'm going to set this up for my client, and then she can later put in her credit card details and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to put in all of the information right now, so just follow along. Okay, yeah, let's get going. So the business name is this. So what you're going to do is you're going to input your business name here, and number of employees, I'm just going to choose one. Location, my client is located in the United States, and I know this because I know where she lives, and that's what I'm going to use. It's telling me that it's a different country. I'm in a different country, so that's normal. I'm not going to be able to change it. I get that, and we're going to move on. We continue now from where we stopped. I went to do some research and I'm back, so we're just going to click next here, and it's going to ask me for her name, last name, current email address. Yes, I have one. So the domain name is Courageous. Okay. So I'm just going through each of the steps right here. You can see I'm putting my username, password, agree and continue. So let's keep going. So it's going to verify, and once I do that, the next thing I'll need to do is go to setup. All right, I've done the first part. I add people to my G Suite account. I already added, and next. So I need to verify my domain. I have 3 options. So you can either verify by adding this code to the head of the site, or you can open the control panel and use the DNS settings and all of that. So you have a couple of options. You can upload the HTML file, add MX records, add the host domain CNAME record. So let me use the first method here. I'm going to copy this, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to her site. I'm already logged in, and what we're going to do is we're going to get a plugin called it's called the headers and footers plugin. It's a very simple plugin that you can use to add code to your header and footer. Is this one here with 800,000 active installations. So I'm going to click it here, and then I'm going to activate it. Once it's activated, I will go under my settings here, and I can see it, and I can just add this to the head. Click save, and then I can come back to G Suite here, right? And I can verify. So another method would be to add a domain host record, right? So what I can do is I can log in there and follow the instructions that they show. So if you don't have a website set up yet, this is the method that you would have to go through. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. I'm just going to close this window here, and then we'll open another one. So let's go to SiteGround. I already have hosting, so now that I'm logged in, I'm going to go here and say I have successfully logged in, and they say go to the control panel. So I'm just going to open the control panel that is under my account and go to cPanel here. So once I hit it, the cPanel will open. Awesome. So the next thing it says is to add a TXT record, and if you can't add a TXT record, add a CNAME record. So I'm using two different tabs because I am logged in completely on the other browser. So we're going to do it like this. So it first says add a new TXT record to the domain. So what I'm going to do here is to look for the DNS editor. So I'm going to scroll till I find the DNS editor. It's been a while since I entered the back end here, probably passed it already. Yes, here it is, Advanced DNS Zone Editor. So they said they want me to create a TXT record. So select TXT, the name is @ and the destination is this. So it's telling me that I can't put a TXT record like that, so let me add a CNAME record instead. So what I'm going to do is change this to CNAME. So depending on the hosting provider you're using, it will be different, and I can copy this as the name, and the target will be this. Okay, and I can add record. Time to live, so I'll just say 10, and it's added. So I can now click here and say I have added the record. So you can now verify, and then I hit I have saved it. So I have opened the panel is still open. So what they want you to do is delete any MX record. So while you scroll, you see if there are any MX records here, and I currently don't have any MX records for my client. So what I'm going to do is hit I have deleted any existing MX records. So it's going to ask me to create MX records for G Suite. So this is really simple to do. They already have instructions here. So I'm just going to go back to my cPanel home, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to go to the email section, click on MX entry here. Awesome. And then you hit set Google MX, and you see it already automatically adds all the records that they asked me to add. So I'll just say I have created the new MX records, and then you say I have saved the records. Okay, and then now we have to hit verify. So sometimes you can verify immediately like this time, sometimes it takes longer. So it says okay, email setup is complete, and now everything will be sent to the G Suite account. So what happens is you have two options. So you have the G Suite business where you have unlimited storage and all of that, and this one is the basic where it's custom email address and a lot of things. So I'm just going to choose the basic, for my client, since it's just her. And now it will take me to the admin console. So this is it. I'm going to need just one user, and I'll hit continue. I'm sure it's going to ask me for my card at some point. I'm just going to keep going. Okay, so it's asking me for payment information, and I don't have any of the information that I will need to input here. So I have set up everything that I need to set up for now. So if you're working on this, what you need to do is you need to so if you're an individual, set individual. If it's business, set business. So I have set up everything, and if I send an email, she should receive it. So let me hit the Google account here. I'm just going away from that page, and let's open the email. So hit here and click on the email. I'm going to send a test email to make sure that she can receive emails. Okay, so I'm going to do this from my phone. Just going to do a quick email here. Say Michelle, all right, test, say hello, and send. Awesome. So I've sent the email, and then let's see if it comes in here. Okay, I'm going to hit refresh. There it is. This is it. So the email came in. That means the email is working properly and she can receive her emails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the setup as it is right now, and I'm going to send her the link and the login details so that she can go in and put in her payment details, and she can continue from there. So that's how you basically set up your Google Suite, or G Suite emails as it's called for short, so that you can start receiving emails into your domain email address. So this is really simple, and you can also add more users. Like if you want to have more email addresses, like contact at and hello at or sales at. But remember that for each user that you add, you're going to have to pay extra for each. So if it's not necessary, then you should probably not do it. There's a way to set up forwarding email addresses as well, in order to reduce the number of users you have to pay for. But this is the basic setup, and that's it. That's how you set your G Suite from beginning to end. I hope this tutorial was helpful. I will show you another method that you can do, that you can use your domain email for free. And what happens is that you get all your emails inside of your normal Gmail account. The only downside is that there will be a lag. There's a small lag for when people send your emails as to when you receive them, but I'm going to show that in another video. So if you want to see that video, just tell me in the comment section and I'll make it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye bye.